WHAS 11 Weather Impact Forecast is sponsored by Tom Sundergeld Plumbing and Baker's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, Mallory, we know it's June, it's hot.
Right.
But really the phrase we've been hearing a lot from you over the past couple of days is heat indices?
Yes. That's
Okay.
the plural of heat index.
Yes.
So it's all about the humidity, right? That's what makes the difference between a dry heat and a humid heat or oppressive heat. And it's that humidity that's the reason why we do have the extreme heat warning in place. So it's not due to these temperatures in the low to potentially mid 90s. It's due to the heat indices in the triple digits, anywhere between 100 to 110 degrees, Monday through Friday of this week. Now, once we get toward the end of the week, the ridge of high pressure that's really set up over the eastern half of the country starts to push off to the east and starts to break down a little bit. As it does so, we will reintroduce some scattered storm chances. So that is something that we will have to watch for the 4th of July holiday. But take a look here. This is heat risk potential. This is something that's put out by the National Weather Service. Anytime you're in the red, which we see a lot of that is major heat risk. We are in the red and the purple, major to extreme. So that means if you spend too much time outdoors without taking breaks or there's strenuous exercise, you do have a higher risk of heat illnesses. And that's why we do take this, of course, so seriously. You'll notice here the 7-day heat index trend. This is for Louisville specifically, but really outside of the city, there's higher humidity. So we've been seeing heat index readings anywhere between 108 to 112 degrees in some portions of Kentuckiana already this week. We're staying in that zone where we should have heat alerts through about Friday. And then not a huge improvement, but we'll take anything we can get this weekend and into early next week. Once again, that's as rain chances start to reappear. We could see a stray shower storm south or west on Thursday. Better chance for more of that scattered activity Friday through the weekend and early next week. Your fireworks forecast for Saturday night, 10 p.m. on the waterfront. Temperatures will be in the 80s. We stay very warm and humid. Slight chance of seeing a shower storm down to 20% with light winds expected. But right now we are under the influence of high pressure, and that's keeping any kind of storms on the outside of this ridge. That is where the severe weather outlook is also highlighted as we carry on through the overnight hours. But back here at home, of course, we are looking at mostly clear skies, temperatures cooling into the 70s. Tomorrow, we do it all again. So we have that higher jumping off point, not super refreshing overnight due to the high humidity. Lots of sunshine tomorrow with highs climbing into the mid 90s, but feeling about 10 degrees hotter with the heat index. That trend takes us into Thursday. Friday, we start to have scattered storms return to the forecast, and that will be the trend into the weekend with temperatures cooling back into the upper 80s by next Tuesday.